Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline.
So they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Now the starting group for the visitors. Jones is out there with Big Red. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Thomas. And it's Scott in at the 3 spot. They've got Powell. Then it's Fleming. And it's Wood in at the 4 spot. You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season. But for young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and the attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in. I think those are critically important early in the season.
Powell finds Wood. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Powell. There's the triple. And Jones pulls it down. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Outside Anthony. Wade a screen on Dudley. Anthony dish. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent.
Here's Baller. Back to Thomas, and then Thomas with. He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon. They feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Caller, that's good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Powell against Thomas. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
From the field to start out the game. Passes it to Fleming. Now here's Powell. Let's go. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Conrad Fleming. Away team.
Now at the break on the floor, you can see the teams that led the NBA in steals last year.
Well, when you talk about teams that had a great defense last year, you got to mention these finding ways to come up with the ball. Deflections, loose balls, and steals.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
The pass to Scott over Randall. Bank shot, no good.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
1:16 left here in the first quarter. Lets it go from 11, and Jones pulls it down. Powell's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Nixon, guarded by Powell. There's the three, and he's good on the three ball.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Pass to Ellis. Powell in the high post. Out to the wing. Black kicks to Powell. Ellis the pass to Randall. Now Powell. Here's Black. Defended by Jones. Powell for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Nixon. Right side Scott. Pass to Cook. Here's Nixon. Right side Scott. For Randolph. Scott can't get it to go. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Up 2, and back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Built a nice lead.
In center. Passes it to Sutton. Ellis outside. Outside Thomas. The three. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Fleming. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Sutton. Shot clock at 6. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
There on the triple. It's Ellis on the wing. Back to Dudley. Hill passes to Fleming. Ellis outside. Pass to Hill. To the left wing. Here's Fleming. They get it back. And they turn it over. Step in the line that time. On passes to Wheeler and taken away by Ellis. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Hill left side. And there's the pass to Fleming. Dudley dishes to Ellis. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Anthony looking it over. And another shot. Rebounded by Baller. 3 to start out the second quarter. Dudley the pass to Ellis. And Ellis throws it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Away team.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Here is Cook. Pass to Nixon. Wade outside. Scott finds Wade. Cook, good.
Not too.
Cook's gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. It's Powell on the wing. 7 points in the game. Wood can't hit. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Scott the pass to Here is Dudley. Pass to Powell. Inside. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Team ball.
.50 seconds left in the first half. Here is Cook. 6 points for him. In the corner. Wade outside. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Cook. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
3.
Cook's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
That's a 2 from Powell. And it's Nixon.
To make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Scott dishes to Wade, and Wade slams it in.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Team 18. The visiting team 22.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The bench is one of the strengths of this team with some big-time scoring power. They've carried the extra load offensively.
And that's an advantage not every team has. And with a moment here, time to give our compliments to the players of the week. The selection for the Western Conference, the chosen one.
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
He has a great mix of point guard qualities. Makes this offense almost impossible to stop. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
in that first half. Waited until he got the look that he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got the closer, Wood, out there with Fleming. Then there's Baller, and it's Powell in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. Now here's Dudley. Passes it to Wood. Back to Dudley. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside Thomas. Wade sets the pick for Thomas. To the paint. Good D by Wood.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
And the pass to Powell. And a minute played as the second half gets going. It's won by Jones. Wood against Thomas. Pass to Scott. And here's Wade. Here's Jones. Rebounded by Baller. Now here's Dudley. Pass to Fleming. In the corner, Powell with it. Takes it from 10. Uses the glass. Powell's got 9. So it's the visitors now. It's a 3-point game. Game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Thomas against Powell. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. That's now 8 points for Mr. Fundamentals.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Dudley, the pass to Wood. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Pass to Sutton.
Should have made that one.
Powell against Thomas. 6 to shoot. Jones with the screen on Powell. Thomas passes to Jones. To the inside. Dudley got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 6.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams.
Yeah, number 1 in the league in terms of points per game a season ago. They play as a team. Just
outside Anthony. He takes it in. Shot from 12. That shot off the mark.
not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Outside Hill.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ellis with a screen on Anthony. Hill kicks to Ellis. And it's good off the back rim and in. Ellis has got his second basket of the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Outside Anthony. Jones sets the pick for Anthony. The pass to Cage. Here's Wheeler. Off target from outside. Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Outside Hill. Floats one up, and the layup is good. And that ties it up.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. There's 57 seconds left in the third. Pass to Jones. Back to Anthony. Here's Cage.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ellis, the pass to Christopher. Here's Fleming. Looks for Randolph, gets it to him. And Randolph throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So the wing on the left to the right side. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Pass to Cage. And here's Anthony for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got 5.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Your home team, 32. The visiting team, 31.
Here now a chance to pass to Sutton. Dishes to Powell. He lobs it up.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Thomas up top. Guarded by Powell. Wade a screen on Powell. Thomas, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Baller. Wood passes to Powell. It's Black in the corner. And he makes good on his first shot of the game.
And 10 of their last 12.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Insanity. Outside, Scott fires for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
There's a good screen. Black kicks to Wood. Trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by Insanity. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Nixon, the pass to Wade. Popped up there for Wade. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Scott against Wood. Powell inside. Kicks it to Black. Wood passes to Dudley. From the arc. You can't get that one to fall. Thomas against Powell. Passes to Nixon. And here is Scott. Launches a three, and the three ball is good. Scott's got himself on the board with.
And this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, well, Mike Malone talked to his team during that last timeout. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Now, here's Thomas. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Second chance effort.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
They've got to go all out trying to force a turnover here.
It's Powell on the wing, defended by Jones. Ellis kicks to Dudley. Powell for three. It's good from beyond the arc.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. What's your take, guy?
It's intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Thomas with the ball. Jones with the screen on Powell. Go!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A three at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by And now, our New Balance player of the game, Mr. Fundamentals,